Twitter has been around for less than a decade, but it's become such a global phenomenon. It really has a power all its own. That's what Turkey's prime minister has discovered. He's so angry about people using Twitter to spread allegations of corruption inside his government that he vowed to shut Twitter down. He did for a bit, but within hours it has backfired, and now the whole episode is drawing more attention to the very thing he was trying to hide, as Mike Drolet reports.
In politics, dealing with criticism is part of the job. There are options: ignore it, argue it, or go the route of Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan. We'll eradicate Twitter, he said. I don't care what the international community says. Everyone will witness the power of the Turkish Republic. Few, even amongst his most loyal, expected him to follow through with the threat. But sure enough, he did it, banning Twitter for Turkey's fanatical 10 million followers. Suddenly, instead of tweets, Twitter was full of error messages. Graffiti also started popping up, like this one, with instructions on how to circumvent the ban. News anchor Cüneyt Özdemir has 1.8 million followers. He thinks 1.5 million are still active.
Our prime minister has banned Twitter. Funny enough, our president, Abdullah Gül, was able to send out tweets today, probably changing by his DNS settings.
The backlash was fierce, with the hashtag Twitter is blocked in Turkey exploding, along with memes railing against censorship and corruption. Turkey has faced increased unrest in recent months. The anti-government protests irked the ruling party, but it was a series of anonymous posts of audio recordings that purportedly reveal corruption within the government that was the final straw. In Turkey, the Erdogan government controls most media, but not Twitter. The ban has emboldened the opposition, but even though some reference the Arab Spring and Ukraine revolution, Erdogan is still expected to win this fall's election.
This government, even though it's taking these really draconian and in my opinion, foolish steps, still has quite a large following. The prime minister and his party are perceived to be doers. You know, they have overseen a remarkable economic growth in Turkey, so a lot of people have benefited from this government.
Turkey has long sought inclusion in the EU. With universal criticism of the government's heavy-handed approach, banning Twitter won't help their case, nor would a ban of Facebook, which some say is coming next. Mike Drolet, Global News.